Witam was serdecznie. I dalej jedziemy.
House Wolford, eager to report House N's illicit dealings to Hyzant, rebuffs an attack from Booker, Sorslay's loyal assistant, and gains entry to the city. Alas, Camsel, one of the Saintly Seven, informs them that charges cannot be brought without hard evidence of Sorslay's misdeeds.
Załatwimy te dowody. Chapter 10, part 1. Okej.
I see the salt matter is being addressed.
Exactly as you predicted, no less. I never expected House Wolford to so much as entertain the idea.
The Wolforts are formidable, always striving to do the right thing. Which is also what makes them so easy to manage.
What are you scheming now?
Scheming? You make it sound so scandalous. All I do for our beloved Hyzant.
Do not play the fool. I know Minister Edor has taken notice of you. You would do well not to let it go to your head. I certainly cannot bring myself to admire the man.
Oh, why ever not?
'Tis not worth going into detail. Suffice to say, I would not mourn him should some grave impropriety come to light.
Then, for now, let us gleefully await the Wolfort's next move.
Okej, co oni na to? Że ja wygrałem.
Well, if it isn't tenebrous. Gloomy as ever, I see.
Minister Sorsley, I see you are in high spirits.
And why shouldn't I be? House Wolford is ferrying my salt as we speak. An illustrious house from the Salt Iron War trying to win my favor. It's laughable.
But can they succeed, being as ignorant to the circumstances as they are?
If they fail, I simply lay the blame upon them and see their house duly punished. I shall gain merit in place of money.
I did not take you for an optimist. Or have you forgotten of Exham and Camsel's suspicions?
You speak as if it were my problem alone, my dear Tenebrous.
Do not misunderstand. It is because we are tarred with the same brush that I have come to warn you. Your dealings of late have grown, perhaps overly so. You would make an enemy of the other saints, should they notice.
And would you too turn against me, Tenebrous?
Most certainly not. Our fates are tied.
Good. Now leave me.
Pray, be careful, Minister.
What need have I for caution? I have never failed, nor will I ever.
No nie wiem, jeszcze nie miałeś przeciwnika takiego jak mnie. Okej, to tylko tutaj można iść.
Sorsley may well come to end us once he hears of our allegations. There is no turning back now. We must move swiftly.
So how shall we proceed?
We must provide hard evidence, as Minister Camsel requested.
And I wish to be named Archduke of Esfrost. Does he understand what he asks of us? We have no leads.
Salt is a well-regulated commodity, and numbers do not lie. If this illicit trade exists, someone will have altered the ledgers.
Of course. We'll gather what information we can on Sorcelet until the evidence we seek reveals itself. Let us canvass the town and see what we find.
Agreed. We should split up and search for clues.
Poszukamy teraz jakieś po prostu, no nie dowody, ale jakieś trop. Tak, to sleep recovery pellets. Tu jeszcze coś jest chyba. Dobrze widziałem. O. Quality timber. Arabskie klimaty. O, 1300, ładnie. Z tobą muszę rozmawiać. This was boss of the freedom from the mountain tops. Freedom is necessary for all. I stand with us from this matter. Co? Nie ma szans. The work of nations lead us to ensure peace and equity. We have much to learn from Heisen's rule. Neither the kingdom from which I serve. Bless you both. Quite right. You see the light of her ways, of her magnificent. Righteous must receive her blessings. No. Trochę jak fanatycy. Unbelievers beside to treat them with kindness would be an even greater sin than those they've already committed. Such belief you may well be in line to receive the same punishment yourself. O kurde. No, trzeba uważać tutaj na nich. Mogę też wejść? Tak, mogę też do nich wejść. Okej. Szachy. A. I'm left to jump, but best not to pry. Recovery pellets. Nie można wejść. Tutaj można. Ciesiaczka. Trzy fibery. Tutaj nic nie ma. To mi mi się wydaje, że to byłoby już wszystko. I've been recognized by the goddess of salt herself. Asking feeling the face of present. Proofs of hearing the goddess speak in her own words. The Holy One then disseminates her words to the Saintly Seven. Send them down to the people, thus granting the Holy State their blessings. Fanatycy! This adventure edition, like any others, I hesitate to call it superior. To nie mogę powiedzieć. To są fanatycy. This one is unusual. The Holy One is your sovereign and the Saintly Seven their loyal ministers. Systems of rules are not so easily compared. They are the results of choices made by people over the arc of their shared history. The Saints and Protect follows the goddess teaching just like us. Simple orders sent to lead the people. And so your dogma tells us, so I think you will find this does not account for human nature. Dokładnie. Okej. Już tutaj trochę połaziliśmy sobie. Idziemy dalej.
What news? Have you learned anything?
Sorsley is shrewd. He'll not reveal his true colors so easily.
Nothing can remain hidden indefinitely. A thorough review of the testimony shall show us the truth.
Benedict is right. Let us review what we know to be true.
Lord Serenoa, what does the evidence at hand suggest? Let us begin with Sorsley himself. What is his crime?
He sold illicit salt.
Of that there can be no doubt. One of Hyzant's own Saintly Seven is a traitor.
If we cannot secure the help of the remaining saints, we've no choice but to present our case directly to the Hierophant. Doing so will require incontrovertible proof of Sorsley's improprieties.
Okay. Jeszcze nie mam nawet do wyboru.
Incontrovertible proof that we lack, unfortunately.
Then, we must prepare to face charges of false accusation.
Now then, let us focus on where we might find the evidence we need.
We should search the Hierophant's palace.
That would require the Holy One's permission, which will never be granted so long as I, a Rosellen, am among you.
Were we to sneak in, anything we find will become evidence that we are enemies of Hyzant.
There is no doubt in my mind that Sorsley was engaged in illegal salt sales.
The trouble remains that we've got no proof of anything.
Searching the palace is not an option.
Despite our best efforts, I'm afraid we haven't evidence enough to confront him over his crimes.
O kurde.
And Sorsley will find us
Skusiłem.
out soon enough, if he hasn't already.
Time is of the essence then. What is our next move?
Though we lack proof, we'd best raise the issue with Camsel once more.
In the shadow of suspicion completed. Więc to był też krótki odcinek, na tym też zakończę. W następnym śmigam dalej, więc trzymajcie się i do zobaczenia.